That's why you get the six-figure salary. Juicy. That's why you attract your emotional, your spiritual, your divine loving soulmate. That's value. That's why you can step away from a job. You can step away from unhealthy relationships with ease because they do not serve you. Yeah? That's value. My loves, when you have healthy emotional relationships, you know what happens? You are able to value your emotional currency. Would have fear bubbling up inside of them, but in that moment, with the emotional recalibration that I will teach you inside my one-on-one coaching program, you will be able, even on a bad day, to check in with yourself in that moment in front of all the world. Check in with yourself and hold space for the fear. Hold space for the doubt. Hold space for the confusion. Hold space for the excitement. Hold space for the love. Hold space for the gratitude living inside of you. And you will deliver unto the world what you believe is a true representation of what you deserve. Welcome. So many powerful women are here with us, and sometimes we don't remember the power that's living within us, and that's why we have this live for you tonight. Today, talking about the secrets to building healthy relationships with yourself and with others. Yes, many of you are entrepreneurs. Many of you are entrepreneurs, ambitious women, mothers. You've overcome so much in your life, and you know that relationships are the connectors. Relationships are the connectors to all that we think we need and all that we know we deserve, right? Because Gina, you have vendors, you have customers, you have clients that you have relationships with. You're negotiating maybe the price of your fruits that you need to juice and so forth. We're always in connection with another human being, with ourselves and others, to deliver unto us what we need. If you are working in the hospital in corporate America, it's time for your increase in your salary, or it's time for you to ask for a vacation. And so that's why relationships will always show up again and again, because like my grandmother used to say, one hand cannot clap. One hand cannot clap. You need another one. You need a partner to create the sound, to get the attention you seek, to get the deliverance of the things you need, you think you need, and you know you need. That's why we have this live for you. And the problem is, for creating healthy relationships, is that you may have been told that, well, you kind of have to take what you get. And you may have been told, we have one hand wash hand. We say hand wash hand. Oh, I love that, Gina. I love that. There you go. Everybody understands it's universal. We need each other, whether regardless of your race, regardless of your sexual proclivity, regardless of your political affiliation, we all need each other. Relationships, relations, connections. All right, my loves, and you may have been thinking, and because society, in this capitalistic society in which most of us live in and throughout the world, many people do not see the value of the thing I'm going to share with you. They're very aware that in their mind, one of the key connectors is financial wealth. One of the key connectors is money. And yes, my love, I'm here for it all. I believe that money supports you. Money was made to support you, your dreams, your desires. So bravo to you if you are being supported in that way for your health, for your health care, for your children. You have the home, you have the security. You're able to secure an education for your family. Bravo. But before even money shows up and supports you, my love, here's the secret for building healthy relationships. And many of us may have been feeling the flutter, the flourishing, but we don't We don't yet understand the power of that grace that automatically comes from us with being human. Here's a secret. Your healthy emotional energy lives inside of you already, is a secret for maintaining healthy relationships with yourself. Say again, healthy emotional energy is the secret that helps you maintain, help you build, elevate the quality of the relationship you have with yourself and with others. I don't hear people talking about it in our space, so I said, let me just drop this here for you, because I know that you are busy day in, day out, creating the life that you never want to run away from. You are busy moving through your life, and your kids and the people inside your relationships are observing you. They are seeing all the ways you operate. And can I tell you, your emotions, the emotional energy that you naturally have, shows up and have conversations before you say one word. That's currency. Did you know that? That's currency. And because your emotions speak before you actually open your mouth, speak before you actually type that email, speak before you write that letter, speak before you open your phone and show your face, that currency is already valued by others if you do not first give it its value. Yes, that's the secret, my love. Your emotions tell all your business. Yes, your emotion tells all the secrets that you want to keep. That's why I've been working with one of my clients. One of my clients would love to have a spiritual relationship, a monogamous relationship, but for some reason she's attracting certain type of caliber of potential partners. They are the hot toddy. You know who I'm talking about. 6-pack, 8-pack coming in like, whoo, heat from a volcano. And because she's able to recalibrate that emotional energy, that low level energy called lust, that's saying, go get it, go get it, go get it, yet. She's able to recalibrate that within herself and hold space for that lust, that sexual energy, and hold space for that spiritual, divine energy she would prefer. Hold space to value herself in these conversations she's having. She's able to recalibrate all the energy and the anxiety that's living inside of her, all the fear, all the excitement, and she's able to sit back and say, wait a minute, what type of relationship do I need? What's my relationship goal? And instead of saying, come, get it, she's saying, you're a charming man, but we are not at the same point in our lives. This is not what I need. That's the ability to set the pace, to set the groundwork so that you do not waste your time in a relationship that does not serve you, in a relationship that does not align with your values and your needs, whether it's spiritual, emotional, whatever it is. You decide that with a relationship you have with yourself first. That is value, because many of us don't see the value in setting the pace, in determining and defining and valuing, in creating the valuation model of what our emotions are. Because let's tell the truth, many of us are not taught this in our homes. Tell the truth. Put a 1 in the comment if when you were a child, your parents said, okay, when you're feeling sad, sit with your emotions and see what's happening. Don't just lash out. Don't just throw a tantrum. Don't just throw a book. Don't scream out loud. We were not taught that, my love. We just reacted. There was no forethought, and maybe even in our 20s, in our 30s. So that when we get to the juicy part of our lives, we have that big promotion coming up, and we're at the negotiation table, maybe even for a possible new job, looking at our coaching program, thinking about increasing the prices, and we get to this point, and we're at the negotiation table. We had the decision point of deciding, should I increase my services 2,000 more or 5,000, $10,000 more, or should I create a product that's mid-tier? When we're at that point, sometimes the fear causes us to bring that fear to the table, the negotiation table. And so before you even say the word, the whole room feels your energy. Your emotions are telling your business. So the person with whom you're speaking reads you like an open book. And like happened to one of my clients, M, she was up for a promotion with another party in her company, another colleague in her company. She was up for a promotion, and she presented herself in such a way that emotionally balanced with healthy emotions. And the HR director read her as if, oh, she is the candidate that can negotiate future transactions for the company. She is the candidate that can have different degrees of conversations with different cross-sectional people in the company, whether it's IT, whether it's finance, whether it is production, because she held herself so well composed, confidently saying what she needed. 6 figures, she called the number. And she was not raising her voice, as calm as ever. My client M was able to do that. And so the returns for her was what? The juicy 6 figures she wanted. That's value. That's value. Are you available for that? I believe you are, my love, because when you can recalibrate your emotional energy and have healthy emotions, your whole world opens up, because life is not like this. Ebbs and flows of life will come. Life will test you. The people in your lives will test you. And you know who will test you? You will test yourself. Yes, because you will encounter other people, other experiences, other people in the streets. If you're driving, if you're at the supermarket, that's what life is. So there will be moments when your anxiety and your fear and that inner child within you, that nervous little girl, perhaps whoever they see a certain uniform, or they see a certain color, or they get a certain smell, would have fear bubbling up inside of them. But in that moment, with the emotional recalibration that I will teach you inside my one-on-one coaching program, you will be able, even on a bad day, to check in with yourself in that moment in front of all the world. Check in with yourself and hold space for the fear, hold space for the doubt, hold space for the confusion, hold space for the excitement, hold space for the love, hold space for the gratitude living inside of you, and you will deliver unto the world what you believe is a true representation of what you deserve. That's why you get the 6-figure salary. Juicy. That's why you attract your emotional, your spiritual, your divine loving soulmate. That's value. That's why you can step away from a job. You can step away from unhealthy relationships with ease, because they do not serve you. Yeah? That's value, my loves. When you have healthy emotional relationships, you know what happens? You are able to set emotional goals the same way you set financial goals. You are able to value your emotional currency. Yes, what does that mean? Value your emotional currency. You decide at what state within yourself do you feel you need to have a certain amount of equilibrium across your emotions. What is the feeling? What is the vibe? What is the energy? If you decide your emotional currency is nervousness, anxiety, fear, feeling fidgety, pacing the room, and that's the energy source, that's the fuel that you use to make your decisions, to create and to see the choices in your life, then that's the value. That's low value emotional currency. But if you decide, as I said before, I'm available for all my emotions have a job to do. Emotions are the way I communicate to myself and to the world. And when I learn and train myself to hold space for all my children, call emotions, the world opens up for me. That's the value, high quality emotions that you bring and you show up and you give to the world. My loves, and the last thing, ask yourself this. What, or rather, who is monitoring your emotional account balance? Let's say it again. Who is checking in with your emotions, with how you feel, the connection with your brain and your heart, those two messengers of truth? What is the balance there? You're running low, you're mid-level, you're super high, running on dopamine that's not sustainable? Or you found this grace and the elegant balance to recalibrate. That's what I help my clients with. That's what I help my clients with, because you may have heard this as a woman, as an ambitious woman. You may have heard this. Women are so emotional. Women are always so emotional. It's almost said in this negative way, yes, in this shameful way. Here's what I say when that comes up. If you get that message, oh, women are always emotional. My loves, if you're human, you're breathing, you are emotional. Let's say it again. If you are human, you're breathing, you're emotional. There's nothing wrong with emotions. Hey. Emotions make you divinely human. Emotions help you connect with yourself deeply and with others. It's like cartilage in your body. It helps you connect with yourself, your dreams, the relationships you hope to bring into your life. That is divinely beautiful. So when you hear as a woman, you're always so emotional. Why are you going to get emotional? You have to not be so emotional. If people see your emotions, they read your emotions, they know your weakness. Here's what I say, my love. When you master the skill of holding space, for all that make you you, the world opens up and you invite all your blessings to come into your life. I said it before, like I help my clients. You get that juicy six-figure salary. Yes, because you are able to negotiate with the calm, negotiate the salary, negotiate the compensation, raise your coaching practice prices with calm grace and knowing that you deserve this. Your emotions support you. Let's say it again. Your emotions support you and the life you never want to run away from. Your emotions show up and tell all your business. So if you can have healthy emotional energy and recalibrate that so that before you open that email, before you send that text message, before you ask that question, before you tell your boss this juicy six-figure number you need, the request for vacation, she reads your emotions, knowing that this is a woman who knows her emotional value. This is a woman who can confidently say what she wants and she gets what she needs with ease. This is a woman demanding respect. This is a woman who knows how to negotiate. My loves, if this resonates with you, I invite you to stick around, stick around. I have a juicy offer for you. I would love, love, love to invite you to apply to my one-on-one private coaching program, the Born Divinely Worthy program, where women like you, ambitious women, entrepreneurs, mothers, willingly, intentionally are seeking help in making powerful decisions so they never doubt themselves again, in settling into recalibration of their energy, as I told you before, my clients, negotiating those juicy salaries and understanding the emotional energy, the power, the value of that living inside of them. So they show up again and again, come sun, shine, rain, bad weather, regardless of what's happening around them, regardless if their internet is not working. They show up knowing that they can recalibrate the stress, energy living in their neck, living in their chest, living in their shoulders. Bring that all into loving arms because that's their children. They hold them space, they hold space for all their emotions, knowing that each of them has a job to do, working together to deliver the life they never want to run away from. My loves, the link is in the bio here, one-on-one private coaching program, or the VIP day with you. And my loves, you will get, before we meet, a strategy call, a 1 hour strategy call with me where we get very clear about where you are right now, your goals, and we create a plan, an actual plan to get you to where you need to be, to the life you never want to run away from. Thank you so much for being here, my loves. The link is in the bio to apply, or you can visit rebelforaspell.com. I am your coach, Wen Pete, helping you to touch, to live, to breathe, to feel fully alive, living the life you never want to run away from. Worthy always.
Another video is waiting for you.